This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by Troy Williamson here in London. Troy, first and foremost, how are you doing?
I'm all good, mate. You?
I'm good, mate. Good. Obviously, good to hear you're doing well. We had the announcement just in the press conference. You'll be facing Harry Scarff on Saturday night. Just talk to me about that, and obviously, late announcement for everybody to know. I'm sure you knew in the background, but what's your mentality with regards to a training camp and waiting for the official announcement?
I'd stay focused. Obviously, I'm professional. This has happened the previous 3 or 4 bouts, so keep getting pull-outs. People pulling out for whatever reason, injured or they don't want to fight. I don't know. I feel like they avoided man at welterweight, but big respect to Harry Scarff for stepping in. I know that he was due to box in September, so he'll be ready. He's coming to give it. He's coming to give his all. He's former English champion, so big step up for me and one that I'm relishing, and I can't wait to get the job done on Saturday.
Talk about that. What do you expect from Harry come Saturday night?
Horribleness. They call him Horrible Harry. Very awkward. Switch hits. So yeah, I've prepared. I've prepared for the best Harry Scarff. So whatever he brings on Saturday night, I'm sure I'll deal with it.
And for you yourself, is there anything in particular you've been working on that we haven't seen previously that we should expect to see from yourself on Saturday?
No, not really. I think the better opposition I'm in with, the better Troy Williamson you will see. That's guaranteed. I'm sick of, to be fair, I'm sick of crying out for these big fights. I want these big fights. That's what all I'm in the sport for. Hopefully they start coming once I want to take care of Harry Scarff on Saturday night.
You're obviously in a very, very healthy domestic division, certainly at 154. We obviously saw last week Frank sending a message to Eddie and Matchroom and Sky about trying to make some crossover fights. When you look at the Sky roster, Ted Cheeseman, Sam Eggington, Anthony Fowler, etc., are those the guys that you've got your eyes on? Are those the guys that you're hopeful that a fight can be made?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. These are all massive fights. Fowler, Cheeseman, Eggington, Kieran Conway, Fitzgerald. They're all massive, massive fights, and I've sparred the majority of them, and they'll even tell you themselves. A fight with 10-ounce gloves on will be very, very, very exciting and explosive. So, yeah, that's obviously one that I'm hopefully can make happen. I want the British title, so I want to prove I'm the man I'll suit welterweight. So, yeah, if they happen, it happens.
Obviously, we saw kind of some of the fights that were put out by Frank Warren that we wanted to make. Your name wasn't mentioned, but what's your thoughts when you see that? As a sense of frustration, or is it understanding? You know, what's your...
No, well, like you say, this is my first little bit of limelight, so can't slip up. But yeah, I won't slip up. Obviously, my first time live on BT Sports, so this is a chance to show everybody what I'm all about. And come Saturday night, everybody will see what I'm all about.
Troy, just to touch on some of those guys that we mentioned, obviously Sam Eggington, Ted Cheeseman fought a couple of weeks ago. Just touch on that. What was your thoughts on their fight?
Very good fight. I was a fan of that fight. Obviously, I'm a fan of both fighters. 2 warriors in the ring. And obviously I know Ted from outside the ring from being up Team GB in Sheffield, so very nice kid. Don't know much of Eggington, but seemed like nice guys. And yeah, it was a very good fight. I enjoyed it.
Anthony Fowler victorious this past weekend as well. Just what did you make of Anthony's performance?
I thought he boxed really well. I think he was very sharp with the jab. He had a lightning jab. You can see the improvements what he's been working on with Shane McGuigan. So I think it's a great team up, and I think he's just going to go better and better.
And final one of those fights you mentioned earlier, you know, Kieran Conway's fighting this weekend. He's facing Naveed Mansouri. What do you expect from that fight?
Not seen nothing from Nav Mansouri from competing us, but done a bit of sparring with Kieran Conway leading up to this fight because we're both obviously similar dates. Yeah, he's looking really strong. He's only young, but he's maturing well. I think he's got a great career ahead of him.
If you could have your own crossover bout with one of the Matchroom guys, who would you pick? Who would you like to face?
Stylistically, Fowler, Cheeseman. I think stylistically that would make a great matchup for the fight fans, and yeah, it'll be explosive while it lasts.
Troy, we'll leave you there now to enjoy the rest of your day. But before you go, final word to yourself. What would you like to say to everyone who tunes in on Saturday night?
Just tune in to BT Sports Saturday night. For those who don't know me or haven't seen me box, then you've got your chance to see me box live on BT Sports. And this is just the start.
Troy, appreciate your time. Best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much.